Hello, hello. Welcome to another session of the Start Lunch and Learn. Today's subject, I'm going to share with you what I share with the Dallas professional women on today. Mind your own business. All right, write that down. Mind your own business. Understand, what do I mean by that? Minding your own business is minding the mind, the brain, the entrepreneur mindset. Understand, I'm going to give you this example. When you drive a car, the purpose you're able to drive the car is because of the motor that's inside of the car. If you don't take care of the car, you're going to drive it until it stops you in an opportune time. Understand that your mind, your brain, is the very machine that you get your creativity from. This is where you get the ideas for your business. This is where your thinking come from. This is where your logic come from. This is where everything come from. So you can't have a proper idea of your business, the strategy, the wisdom that you need, if you don't mind your number one business, which is your brain and your mind. You have to mind your thought. You have to mind your emotion. You have to mind your communication, and especially mind the triggers, because you could be the very one that is the reason and erupting your trigger. Sometimes we point our triggers without us knowing it, and we do it unconsciously. You're the reason why the triggers are going off. Why? Because you put your place or in the conversation you shouldn't be in. You put yourself asking questions you shouldn't be asking a question. One of the examples that I said is asking somebody, am I fat? Do I look fat in this dress? Now, you know you're going to get upset if they say yes. So you are the one pointing at the trigger and you just poking at it, and then you get upset. So you have to mind that. You have to mind your emotion. Be careful of the emotion that comes out of your body. Be aware of what's going on inside. Absorb yourself with yourself. I'll give another example of, make sure you have two selves. One of you that think, the other one that observing the one that's thinking. Observe your thinking before it comes out. Observe how you feel, why you feel the way you feel. One of the things that I don't like to hear when people say, I feel some type of way. What is the type? Even your blood, you have to know the type of blood that you have. So what is the type that you feel it? You have to observe yourself. What is this that I feel? Why do I feel the way I feel? So that is minding your own business. Mind your own business, which is your mind and your brain. You have to understand. So remember, I talked to you about the hippocampus. Hippocampus is the place where you learn, the place where the factory of your emotion. This is the place of your memory. So a lot of times, especially entrepreneurs, suffer sometimes with different sickness or heart attack, high blood pressure. Why? Because you're not minding that number one business and taking care of your mind, your brain, because it is giving you a message. It's giving you a message. You're just not paying attention to that message. There's certain things that you do. When we say self-care, that's one thing. We're talking about mind care. You have to take care of your mind. You have to take care of your brain. So learn to mind the number one business that you have, the very factory where you create, the factory where your wisdom come out, the factory where the ideas of your next business come out. So pay attention to your mind your own business, stay in your lane. And also remember, mind your life investment, which is your energy. Don't put your energy in places where it doesn't need to be. Focus on what you want. Stop focusing on what you don't want. We have a list of things what you don't want. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to let you do that. What do you want? And when you figure that out, you focus on that. And when you become that of what you want, other people will copy you and start treating you and giving you the things that you give yourself or the way you treat yourself. So you don't have to worry about how so-and-so treat me, how so talk to me. Respect yourself, mind your mind, transform, and the rest of us are going to copy from what you've done. So take responsibility, take ownership of your own business. Take ownership and stop pointing at other people, how they do you, how they don't do you, how they talk to you, how they don't talk to you. Mind your own business. Take ownership of your own business, and other people will follow and buy your product, which is you. So understand there's things that you could do. Learning to eat properly, the things that agree with your body. Sleep well. Okay? Pay attention to the message that's coming out of your cells. Meditate more. I know some of you don't believe in meditation, but one of the greatest strategies I get in the time of meditation, exercise, all of that is making sure that your mind, that motor of this body, the motor of the entrepreneur works. So mind your own business. So for those of you who want to go further, don't forget to go on my website, hanajosue.com, and let's connect. Whether you could email me or really just email me and I will email you back. All right. If you want to connect and get a session, especially premarital session, postmarital session, or even life, you want to learn how to focus on life and how to mind your business, I will teach you step by step how to do that. So connect with me, hanajosue.com, or any of my social media. I would love to hear from you. Thank you. Have a great Friday, a great weekend. I will see you Monday on the School of Thought Lunch and Learn. Have a great day.